Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Ectokid issue 8, and we pick up where we left off in issue 7 with the standoff inside of Ice Augustine's body, where Dex is trying to possess him, but not doing a real good job. Ice has a gun pointed to Dex's mom's head, and to his own head. Unfortunately, Dex can't maintain the ability, and he drips out like ectoplasm. But Ice Augustine can see him now because they've exchanged parts of their soul, I guess? And with Dex out, he's not able to stop Ice. He's only able to keep Ice from killing his mother. Ice wanders off, and Dex's mom manages to take him to a safe house, which apparently is a family-owned, closed business, where she extracts this portion of Ice from him and puts it in a bowl, but it quickly becomes a hand and attacks Dex and knocking him around because they're both Ecto-form. But it also allows Ice to track them. And Ice shows up, guns blazing, but Dex's mom comes out and she's in this awesome, like, angelic battle armor, which actually looks really cool, I thought. And she's able to restrain Ice with ectoplasmic tendrils, and that gives Dex time to pull out the remaining piece of his ectoplasm, because if you lose too much ectoplasm, you cease to exist. Once that's recovered, unfortunately, Ice is able to get his gun, and he guns down Josephine. Dex has to watch his mother be killed because he's still in ecto-form, and he's able to speak to his mother's spirit briefly before Theriites come and take her to the other side. And she tells him that they're not the enemy, and that she can see that now. But the other problem is that his father's machine is apparently in the hands of these shady individuals that run this cabal that we heard about last issue. Dex is in for a chilling encounter next issue, because that's where the issue ends, and it's a real depressing ending. It's actually a really good issue. I was surprised. Larry Wachowski's doing a real good job here. It's not James Robinson good, but it's actually not a bad story. So this was a pretty good issue. Issue 7 was pretty good, I thought. This one's not bad either. It's $50 dollar read. It's not something you want to pay more than $1 or $2 for. I think $2 is probably a little too high even, but it might be worth $1 to pick it up, check it out. It's a pretty decent story. They were just finding their stride with some of these books when the end came. I think Ectokid's probably the strongest one. Saint Sinner was pretty well a flaming pile of garbage, but I think that was more try-hard stuff than anything else. They were just trying to be more than what they were. Ectokid seemed to be doing okay. I think it's just kind of a mediocre book, but overall it's not the worst thing I've ever read. It's certainly not, new Marvel, but it's not too bad. This one was okay. So yeah, I would give it a mild recommendation. Like, if you happen to stumble across it, it's pencils by Steve Scroce, which kind of works for the book, and I can see some improvement actually from the first couple issues they did. I'm going to give this one a light recommendation. Like I said, if you find it cheap, pick it up. Otherwise, I won't hunt it down or anything. But that'll do it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel, and be sure and come back for another video very soon.